Okay, Tiny Texture here for Cheap Tattooing, and we're gonna do some tattooing here and do a cover-up tattoo with Atomic Skull, and we'll get started. Using a number 9 round liner. These are going to be some pretty big lines, so you want it to cover up pretty good. Alright, it's looking good so far. The other thing that you want to remember is you don't want to have too much ink in your needle where it splatters out everywhere, and you don't want to go too fast to where you're making mistakes. You want to keep up with the speed of your needle. looking nice. This is coming out really good so far. Darkening up really nice. We're going to go back through and color this in afterwards. So we want the lines nice and dark. Turn it on just a little bit. There we go. It's coming out looking really good. You want to try and stay consistent with your lining, not go too fast, not go too slow. You want to try to tell the people that you're giving the tattoos to, you want to try and have them bring a soda or some type of candy with them in case, you know, they get sick or something like that. If it's their first tattoo, a lot of people get nervous and stuff, so they're not too familiar with what to do and they get scared. So you want to try to make them feel comfortable while they're getting their tattoo. There we go. This is looking really nice. A tiny texture here with cheap tattooing, and we're doing some more of the lining. Alright. Get a little more Vaseline on this. That looks good. Alright. You know, what's your favorite thing for your tattoo artist to say is, you know. You know, that's what you always want to hear from your tattoo artist is, what was that you said? Oh, nothing, nothing. take a look at it and see what we got. Okay. I think we got it. What do you think? Looks good, don't it? Yep. Now all we got to do is add the coloring. Alright. Tiny Texture here with Cheap Tattooing and doing the Atomic Skull cover up, and I'm getting ready to do the coloring. Here we go. With the coloring, you can go small circles, you can go side to side, whatever you want to get the color in there. I'm using a rotary for this. Rotaries seem to work pretty good for shading and coloring. So they're okay to use. They seem to take the color pretty good. I'm using colors by Eternal. I like Eternal inks. They have good solid colors. They go in really good. They seem to last really good. They cover up really nice. Get my rag wet here so that it wipes off a little bit better here. I use antibacterial soap, just regular antibacterial soap. Don't use anything special, just dollar store antibacterial soap. That's what I use. As you can see, the color takes really good. There we go. It's looking nice already. Oh. Oops. Shade again, some down here. There we go. Shading out here on the sides. The shading I just used, Eternal Black with Eternal Triple Black with some water dipped in, just to give it some highlights. There's no rhyme or reason to how much I put in. I just throw a bunch of water in it in a little bit. don't want to put too much shading on the outside. Just want to have a little bit highlight it some. There we go. That'll look good. Once all that color's in there, that'll look really nice. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want. Just a nice little shade around there. Alright. Now we'll add some other colors to it here. Now we got the black done up in there. I'm going to go with a deep red. It comes out more like a more like a brownish color. So it's kind of a cool look. So we want to have that blood-like look, a dried blood look is what we want to have, and that's the effect that we want to have with this, is having a dried blood look on this. So we'll clean this off here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw some Vaseline on it and go with the dried blood look now. And the Eternal's got some really nice colors, so I just buy their 25 color set, and it's a really nice set. It comes with about every color that you could need, and it's pretty good for that. And it looks like this is going to be the end of the coloring part 1. Thanks for watching part 1. Okay, Tiny Texture here, Cheap Tattooing, and part 2 of the color. I'm going with the deep red because it has more of a blood-like color, so we're gonna go ahead and get that filled in. Here we go. I'm just kind of going along and filling this kind of all in with the blood red, because there's going to be nuclear green mixed in with this here. So it's going to go on top of this. So I kind of have free reign to kind of do whatever with this here. Which is kind of nice. I don't have to really stay too much with what everything is. Some spots I'll go back through and I'll make darker or lighter, depending on how I want it to look, but yeah. See, as you can see, it's coming out really nice already. It's got a nice feel to it. It's got kind of that blood brown look to it, which is really nice. And that's kind of what I was going for. And actually, I think that color looks pretty good the way that it is right now. I don't think I'm going to even add anything to it. It's actually alright. So I'm going to add the green now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Well, actually, there's a few more touch-ups I'll add. Just some of this is kind of light here. So there's a few spots on the cover-up areas that I want covered up better. So I'm going to darken that in some where the cover-up areas are, just to make sure that it's covered up good. So that you can't see the other tattoo through there. Just to kind of throw it off some and offset it some. Alright, let's rinse that off and see how it looks. There we go. That looks good. Let's go ahead and we'll set up our next color. And we're going to go with let's see here. We'll go with the red for the eyes here. Get my gun rinsed out. Okay. Gonna make the eyes kind of pretty red. we want them to stand out some. So we want them to kind of jump off there. And this is Lipstick Red by Eternal. It's another really nice color. Alright, there we go.
Made it pop.
Hmm?
Made it pop. That is good.
Yeah. Alright. I'm not going to color in the other part here. We're just going to go ahead and leave that like it is so that it kind of stands out there. And maybe I'll put some green in it, like the nuclear color up here, so that it stands out even a little bit more. And that's what I'm going to go with now, is the green. I'm going to do the dark green first and then the light green on the inside. And then we also have some yellow to go with. So we'll do that here really quick. I put out my colors one at a time just so that they don't dry out or anything like that. So if you're wondering how come I'm shaking up my colors, I don't like to have them setting out or anything like that. But alright, let's go ahead and we'll do some green. you're wondering, I turned the speed up on my machine a little bit more here. Just to get a little better effect on this. There we go. No, it's not. Okay, Tiny Texture here. I'm finishing up on the color and the tattoo on the Atomic Skull cover-up. Alright, let's finish it up. Okay, I'm using the dark green right now. So, and here in a minute I'm going to be using the nuclear green to finish this off. Cover-ups aren't so bad, it's more drawing the attention away